Hello, hello, and welcome to my channel. So today we are here to celebrate Taurus, and it is their time to shine. So to all my lovely Tauruses out there, happy, happy, happy birthday. And so one thing about Tauruses, they have this regal quality about them. They're graceful and diligent. They're hard workers. They're dedicated. Yeah, sometimes they're a little bit bullheaded. Get it, Taurus? And you know, but at the end of the day, they're also great listeners and they're very dependable. So I tell you, it is great if you have a Taurus in your life. Awesome. Because you know what? When they stick with you, they stick with you forever. Okay, so now let's go ahead and open this up to do the monthly reading for my Tauruses. So let's go ahead and make this happen. And I am Daisy, and gonna put this together real quick for you and wishing you a great month ahead. So what does it mean for the rest of us? Well, many of us are gonna feel that we're gonna have a lot of things activated. The sense of security. Oh, these are extra cards, so we'll just throw them out here for them. And the need to keep get your finances in order, get your relationships in order. So you might get that feeling, you know, so that you might be impacted in that area, or the need to really get focused on getting, you know, your financial goals stabilized in some way. And you want to feel, you know, that sense of security. And also with your loved ones, you know, you want to feel safe emotionally and spiritually in your relationships. So for all of us on the Zodiac Wheel, the name of the game is making improvements. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna put this one here as the overall theme. And then here, what are you going to be leaving behind? What are you going to continue with? What is entering your life now? What is to come in your career, your relationship, your personal growth? I should just pop it like this. So give me a minute here. Let me just do it like this. And this is the overall advice or message. Apparently there's going to be some things here that you're dealing with. Interesting. Okay, so Taurus, what is the overall theme? Yes, so there is definitely now with the sun in Taurus, there is a need to look at all your financial situations and improve in that area, as you're trying to make sure that apparently some of you have had some small losses and you're trying to recover from that. Some things have happened recently. It looks like in the last, I'm getting 40 days, but something has happened which has put in a little bit of stress financially. So the overall theme really is about getting that stability back financially and working on that. And so it's interesting where these cards fell. So I'm gonna kind of put it right here because I'm getting a feeling to put it in here. So we'll go back to that in a minute. Okay, so what are we leaving behind, Taurus? What is it that we're leaving behind? Okay, so you kind of want to leave the drama behind. You're just getting really sick and tired of listening to people that are contributing to, you know, they want to contribute. They say that they're your friends, but what they're sharing is gossip. It's nothing healthy. When you look at it, at the end of the day, it's kind of dividing your positions and the things that you're thinking of and doing, because they have nothing good to bring to the table but just stale fish, you know, just bad news, just bad gossip, nothing of value. So what is it that you're leaving behind? You're getting down and behind with the drama, and it's time to cut ties with anything that doesn't elevate you, anything that doesn't move you forward. So I'm good with that if that's the direction you're going. Okay, so what are we continuing? Okay, so it is about becoming independent. It is continuing to move in this direction. Leave away things that have caused you and drained you financially. So what you're going to continue is making the adjustments that you need here to stabilize the home front, to stabilize your finances, and to really get your career back on track. So that's what you're going to continue doing. Working on things that's going to create security, not now, but the long-term game. You're in it for the long-term game. And that's what you're going to continue. You're going to continue doing things that are going to benefit you, not only physically, but financially. And that's a big priority for you Tauruses right now. Okay. And what is continuing in your life? Or what is entering? What is entering? Well, there's going to be relationships for you to navigate, and there's going to be challenging things, and in a way that you're going to be able to overcome them. But there's going to be new things, new opportunities, new challenges that are going to be coming in, and it could be on the emotional relationship side. So be wary about that. Put your scope on it, so that you can figure out the tools that you need to be able to manage that, or insulate yourself from not having it affect you, because you're a very caring and deep person. These things, you might be the type of person, tend to be, that you don't speak about it, but you do think about it a lot, and that could affect you. So be careful and be wary about what the challenges that are coming in that may affect you at an emotional level. So kind of put your scope on it so that you can kind of say, okay, let me take a breather on this, and kind of move, how am I going to move into this in a way that I can tackle this challenge in a healthy way. Okay, so here what we're looking at is career. What's going on in the career house? Slow and steady wins the race. Right now, really, it's like, you know what? I'm not stirring the boat much because I don't know what's coming. There's too much things at stake here financially that I really need to keep here, what's secure. I just want to focus on what's in front of me right now, and I'm not really too concerned about any long-term movements as far as making some big investments in anything that might be related to a career maneuver that might ask you to jump ship. So really, this is about keeping things close to the vest. This is about focusing on what is working in regards to your career, and just doing your best with that. Okay, relationships. Challenging relationships, and now these two cards. Okay, so interesting. So it is confirmed here. We're dealing with the swords. So from the 3 to the 2, and trying to, something's happening in the relationship at that crossroad, undecided about, am I staying? Am I leaving? Where are we going with this relationship? I'm undecided. I don't have enough information about this to really move forward, but I do have a lot of feelings and a couple issues that need to be addressed, because I'm not seeing everything here right now. But am I choosing to not see? And that's the question, Taurus. Are you choosing to take up the fight into this and not see really what's the problem, what's the real issue? And so what we have here is that you're not ready to move on in this relationship, that there is too much at stake here, and you've invested so much emotionally into this, and you're kind of on that, trying to still make peace with some issues that happened, but you don't want to kind of move on yet because you feel like you don't have enough information about it. But kind of realizing that that might be the only solution, is just to walk away from this, because it might really affect, you know, the challenge might be just too much emotionally. So there you have that. Wow. On the relationship, something rocky, some issues, and it may not just be a very personal relationship, but definitely it's in that tight circle. This relationship is one that is close to your heart. This is something very personal, and you know, trying to make that decision is going to be really hard at this moment, and that's where you're torn. Okay, what's the next one? This is about personal growth. Okay, reconnection with your spirituality, reconnecting with things that make you feel whole, reconnecting with being able to go back to that place where you know that you receive these divine messages, and to know, to trust that it's inside of you. The answers you seek are inside of you. God is working in your life. God is working miracles. You need to trust that. And so as you reconnect to that spirituality, making time in that quiet, in the spirituality, in finding that path. And the thing is that you could be around so many people, but that work, it's only between you and God, and only you can initiate and knock on that door, and God will open it for you. Okay, what is the overall advice? Celebrate your victories. Celebrate each victory in your life. Celebrate your family. Celebrate the good things that are happening. Celebrate the security that you do have at your job. Celebrate the fact that you are living and have these goals to pursue, because in there, it is the hope. You know, when you see that there is a path, and when you remember yourself to God. Member, you know, like member, part of a member, that membership, you have it. So all it's a matter of reconnecting. Things are all going to, at the end of the day, work out for you in a very lovely way. So I wanted to do a little, 2 more cards on here just to confirm a couple things. And we're going to come back to this one here with the career, which is going to match it with that, because I've got a feeling there. And then what is a confirmation on your overall theme? Okay. Steel. Business contract, documents, gift, money, writing, paperwork, and staying put. Yep, staying put, not making any moves. So this is a confirmation right now about where it is with your career. Right now, you feel safe and comfortable here. You're not going to be taking any major risks. So staying put is going to be the way to go with that. And then the overall awareness. So again, you know, being aware that, and celebrate the victories, the small victories, celebrate your family, celebrate the things that are good in your life, and aware. Remember, this one is upside down. So it is a call to that spirituality. So this is coming back again, you know, to remind you that you need to move forward, and that with your personal development, your personal growth, the things that are going to help you evolve and go to that next level in that human soul development. And as you do that, recognizing that these things that are showing up in your life, the challenges that are going to be showing up, they're part of that, what I call the recipe in developing, you know, you, so that you can really continue to blossom and grow. And again, it's going to help you become a better person, better money manager, better person in relationships, and just a better overall human being as you kind of slowly and gradually just blossom out. And I'm really happy for you. Happy birthday, Taurus, and make this a beautiful month. You got this. You got this, because God has you. So if you haven't had a chance, subscribe to my channel. That way you get notified when I post.